Hey everybody, Ken here, CCG vlog. 3 events this weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, March 28, 29, and 30. The last weekend of March, we're going to be at the St. Andrews Golf Course in West Chicago, Route 59 and North Avenue, just north of North Avenue, which is always fun for me to say. Poker tournaments, cash games, last weekend of the month for the $28,000 free roll qualification. We got a $180 mega stack on Sunday. Tons of good stuff. Let's hop right into the vlog. Friday, March 28th, we're going to be at St. Andrews Golf Course in West Chicago. 2 p.m. to 1 a.m. Lots of people have been calling me and asking what time the events start, so I think maybe I'll enter that in occasionally in my reading of the internet. 2 p.m. start on Friday. Cash games will start right at 2 p.m. You got the bird at 2 p.m. 2-3 will start around 4 o'clock, I would guess, on Friday at St. Andrews. PLO should start around 3 or 3:30. If you want to get on the PLO or 2-3 list, hit me up in the comment section below. Featured tournament of the day on Friday is going to be the 630 $120 deep stack. $10 add-on will get you 30K in chips and 20-minute levels. 1.5 points for tournament players in St. Andrews. 2x points for cash game players. So if you're looking to get in, you got a bonus chance for both tournaments and cash game players. But we'll get to that at the end of the vlog to give you Ken's secret tips. So make sure you watch all the way to the end. That's going to be Friday. Saturday, we are again at St. Andrews Golf Course, the 29th, 2 p.m. to 1 a.m. 2 o'clock will be the bird. 2 o'clock will be 1-2 games. 2-3 on Saturday. You know, it's hit or miss in St. Andrews. They typically get a 2-3 game off, but again, it's with the deep stack being so good, a lot of players are drawn to that one, which means 2-3 might not start until around dinner time. But again, you can always text in and ask, and we'll let you know exactly who's on the list, what's going on, and what kind of wait times there are. There's no call-in list available, but I'm always available to take text and let you know kind of what's going on, what games are running, and you know, seat availability, even though I can't save it for you. But at least you know what you're doing before you get there. Okay, 2 p.m. early bird. 4 p.m. on Saturday is the feature tournament of Saturday. $150 Saturday deep stack, $10 add-on at the start of when you sit down. That's the add-ons that we do there. $10 when you sit down, so it costs you $160 to buy into the tournament to get the full chip stack. To get you 40K in chips, 25-minute levels. Saturday deep stack, in the last 3 months, we started doing it in the beginning of 2025. It has been an absolute knockout punch for tournament players. They love it. Knockout punch being a good thing, kind of like when Michael Jackson said that was bad. This is a great tournament. People love it. Tons of time, great structure, perfect chip stack to make it where you feel very deep, but not, you know, wildly deep where it's just funny money at the end there. I mean, I love the stacks and the monster stacks, but do we really need 100K starting chip stacks? I remember the starting chip stack for the deep stack tournaments back in like early 2000s was like 10,000 chips. 10,000 chips, can you imagine that? The deep stack now had 10,000 chips. People go absolutely crazy. A lot of wild tips in today's vlog. 4 p.m. start for the Saturday deep stack. Probably gonna get, you know, 70 to 90 players in that one. It's been really good. I mean, low turnouts have been in the 50 to 55 range. Big turnouts have been 90, 91. We have not broken 100 yet. I would love to do that this weekend at St. Andrews in West Chicago, which is a great tournament location for us. So brings a lot of players in from the north side, Elgin, Huntley area, Cook Lake County, all that good stuff. Come on down and see us. All you Southsiders, get up there. It's a great spot to come. The food is absolutely fantastic. I guarantee you will like it. As much as I can guarantee you're going to like food. All right, so that's Saturday. That brings us to Sunday. Sunday. Noon start on Sunday. Midnight is when we end. The $180 mega stack is the feature tournament of the whole weekend. $180 buy-in, $10 add-on, plus an on-time bonus will get you a full 80K starting stack. The first 10 levels are going to be 15 minutes long, 25-minute levels after that. So you get a little bit shorter period in the beginning because you are starting with double its chip stack, but as you would say in the Saturday one, but you still got the chunky part of the tournament is still super deep and super great, and I think most players love the stack, and the mega stack tournaments are still our two most popular, once a month tournaments. Saturday Deep Stack is by far the favorite weekly tournament. Okay, so 80K starting stack if you do the $10 add-on and you get your on-time bonus. On-time bonus means you have to be there in person buying your seat at the registration table before noon. You get an extra 10K in chips. Now, there's late registration and you may have to re-enter because there is unlimited re-entry in this tournament. If you do so, if you late enter or have to re-enter, you can always start with 80K in chip stacks, but you're gonna have to do a double add-on, meaning 20 bucks to get the extra 20K in chips, which means you'll start with the full 80,000. So you're never gonna be penalized for coming late, re-entering, or anything along those lines. You just do have to pay an extra 10 bucks to get the full starting stack. So, get there early, play those early levels, and save yourself 10 bucks. Use that 10 bucks to buy yourself food at St. Andrews. I promise you will not be disappointed by it. Like I said before, we are in the last weekend of March, which means this is the absolute last chance to earn points for the March $28,000 free roll. Remember, the top 5 players on the tournament list, the top 5 players on the cash game list will qualify for our $28,000 free roll, where we're giving away 2 main event seat packages worth $11,500 apiece. Oh yeah, I mean the main event. Like when we say the main event, we know what we're talking about. $10,000 World Series of Poker main event in Las Vegas in the summer. But there's 2 of them up for grabs. You got to qualify to get into this free roll. There's no other way to get in. You can't buy your way in. There's no pay to play here. You got to actually play well, qualify for the free roll, and then get into the free roll, and then work your way to the main event, and then work your way to the final table, and then the story goes on and on from there, which is what I'm really hoping will happen. Last weekend is this weekend to earn points for March. Starting next weekend on Wednesday, April 2nd in Chicago will be the first event of the April. Now, there are only 2 months left after March, April and May, to qualify for the June points list, or I'm sorry, the June free roll. It's in the middle of June. We'll get to that in a second. But in order to qualify, it's a month-long points list. So the month of April is its own points list. Month of May is its own points list. If you don't qualify in April, May is your absolute last chance to get in. I will say this, I promised you secret vlog tips. If you made it this far in, I truly appreciate you watching this much. Me fumbling through the vlog here, but the nice thing is, this is your secret tip, and it's a great one. Super VIP tip here. All of the regulars have gotten in from cash games. We're 3 months in, which means 15 players. So our 15th most regular players are already in on cash game side. So if you have not qualified yet, start thinking about coming out in April to play cash game. Halfway through the month of March, 18 hours was in 5th place. That's bananas. With double points and 1.5 times points, and even single points. You're talking about, that's like 2 Saturdays. Maybe 3 halfway decent, 5-6 hour sessions with no bonuses. You're into the top 5. That seems wildly nuts. So focus in on the cash games. I would say that's your tip to get in for April. If you're a tournament player and you're not a cash game player and you're like, Ken, I'm never going to qualify for cash game. I just can't get myself to get through it. I'm probably one of those players. I wouldn't have the determination to sit and grind hours in the cash game. I just get crazy and punt it after a while. But tournament players, your secret tip is that you need to be playing these early birds. You need to be playing the late nights. You need to be playing the second chances, the 20s, the 40s, the 50s. Those are the tournaments of where it's at. The fields are smaller, so everybody's going to go, well, the money's not as exciting. That's true, but you ain't playing for money. I mean, you are playing for money, but you're not playing specifically for that. The bonus here is that when you play in the $40 second chance on Friday afternoon at 4 o'clock, late registration till 5:30, so you can still get there after work hours. It's like 35, 40, 51 players, so it's a decent prize pool. You don't have to fight the crowds as much as possible. The deep stacks are always where it's at, and they're great. Don't get me wrong, deep stack tournaments are awesome, but a deep stack win is 15 points. A $40 second chance winner is 10 points. So it's not a huge discrepancy there. It's a lot harder to win the deep stack than it is to win the $40 second chance. I guarantee you, you play 10 40s and 10 deep stacks, you will cash more times in the 40 than you will in deep stack, just because the fields are smaller. And y'all are great players, so I'm confident that you can do so. Those are my 2 tips. Cash game players, if you're worried about like, I can't beat the regulars are already in the cash games. Don't worry about them. Be a regular in the month of April and you can get yourself in on ours. Like I said, It's going to be the lowest qualifying hours-wise for March, guaranteed, maybe of all time. So that's something to think about. Tournament players, play those budget tournaments. Focus in on those events that are multipliers, right? 1x, 1.5x, or 2x's. Really, I guess you're going to focus on the 1.5 or the 2x's. I'm rambling. We're getting ahead of ourselves. If you have any questions, hit me up in the comment section below. Shoot me an email. Shoot me a text. I will give you Ken's secret plan to qualify for the $28,000 free roll. I mean, you still got to play, and you're going to have to play well, but I think I got it down at some place. Yeah, 1 weekend left in March. 2 months left to qualify after that. Do not miss out on the free roll of the summer. $28,000 being given away. 2 main event seats, plus another $5K in cash to the final table. It's a great time. You're going to love it, I promise. Don't forget about the $180 Mega Stack on Sunday. We're going to be at St. Andrews all weekend. Great food and drinks there. Other than that, thank you for watching. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Like us down below. Give me a comment if you have any questions or you just want to say hello. Either way, thanks for watching. See you this weekend. Bye, everybody.